To these Sister Soul Talk query,
Mm-hmm.
do you have a mentor?
I do. I have, a few mentors. A few mentors that have kind of helped me along the way, and that I still talk to. Some that I have lost a little bit of touch with, but their messages kind of resound with me every day. My program director from Baylor, Larry Ollier, Sam Stahl, who's deceased now, who's the program chair. Camille Cash, who's the first Black female plastic surgeon in Houston, and still the only.
Wow.
Which is crazy. Jamal Bullock, Cheyenne Isdus. Like, there's just a whole family of people who helped train me, in medicine. But, so many people, I consider my family my mentors, my girlfriends. They really have helped me along the way. My husband, he's a huge inspiration, just because of everything that he's overcome and accomplished. The mentor family for me is very large.
It's large.
It's a village.
Are you a mentor for anyone?
I am. I've mentored and lended knowledge to plenty of medical students along the way. My Spelman sisters, sorority sisters.
What sorority?
Which one? The only. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I'm teasing. I know. Okay, I can get in the eye roll. All right.
Because my wife don't play that.
Oh, okay.
She the Deltas.
Okay,
and
it's all right.
I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to not like the AKA.
Heavy wink. No, but we all have the same purpose, same goals, and we're all sisters in service.
No doubt. She know better anyway. What do you consider a necessary strength for women to be successful?
A necessary strength is...
I think you hit on it a couple of times. Which is maintain your voice.
Yes.
Don't allow yourself to be disrespected. And do your thing. I didn't mean to answer it for you.
No, but in addition, be able to take some criticism. Whether it's...
And do something with it.
And do something with it and have it be constructive. Because the thing is that, yes, you can be very confident about yourself and, demand respect and everything like that. But the world changes. You have to adapt to things too. And so I think being able to take some criticisms, reinvent yourself, kind of figure out when things aren't quite working for you and see if you need to make a change. So really not to be firm in your convictions, yes, but be willing to bend a little bit or at least modify those flexibility when it comes to your career path or who you may be working with.
Okay. So let's switch over to entrepreneur questions because you own your own shop. All right. So your own body shop.
Body shop, right?
What are the first steps in starting a business and building your own brand?
Right. So first step is to either decide what type of business you're going to provide, what kind of service you're going to provide to, your community, who your customers are going to be, who you're going to appeal to. Establishing an LLC, getting a bank account, all of that tax ID and, all that business related stuff. But I think really is just the most important thing I think is really having a vision. What are you going to do? What are you trying to do out here? It's one thing to just open up, shop and hang a shingle somewhere. Nobody's going to come if they don't know what you're about. And if your service does not provide value. So I think that's very important, and really having a vision and really being able to get your customers to appeal to that vision is really important in starting a business.
Okay. How do you sustain it?
You sustain it by giving the people what they want.
Giving
the people what they want, but doing it within reason, not compromising your values or what you feel your service is to provide. I have plenty of people who walk in the door who want this and that, and I kind of have to sometimes be realistic with them and say, no, let's just do this. Or I think that's a little too much, we may have to come back and do that. So it's all with safety is always a concern as far as I'm concerned with surgery and surgical procedures. Nobody comes in and just demands what I do.
Right.
You know, when it comes down to it, as much as a patient is, you know, trying to choose me as their doctor, I'm choosing them as a patient as well.
I feel you, and I see you. So, what is one characteristic that you believe an entrepreneur must possess?
Let's see, one characteristic. Being able to, I think, maintain the staff, maintain good staff, because the thing is that you're not going to be able to answer the phones every day, open up the shop, interact with every person every single day. And I think having a good face for your practice and having people who believe in your vision with you, that you value, is super, super important. Just because if they believe in what you do and they are really behind the practice and want to grow with you, they're going to make sure that every patient, every customer who comes in feels valued. And those are the people who are most important. The receptionist answering the phone.
Right.
You know, the scheduler, the coordinators. Those are the people that interact with the patients on a day-to-day basis, most importantly. And they're going to sell things for you, you know, and maintain, you know, those people that keep coming in and out of your business.
Okay. All right. It's time for the lightning round.
Oh.
The lightning round.
All right. Be easy on me.
One word answers. One word answers for these questions. Question number one: what motivates you to do what you do?
Family.
Where does your passion come from?
Within.
What are you most afraid of?
Failure.
What one word best sums up you and your vision? One word.
Inspiring.
Inspiring. And what and who inspires you?
God.
There you go. There it is.
Did I do okay?
You did excellent. Great lightning round. You're a great guest, and I thank you for coming in. Dr. Aisha Baron is a board-certified plastic and reconstructive surgeon practicing in the Atlanta area. She makes us proud. She is a product of our city, and she provides service for sisters and brothers. Do brothers be coming in?
Yes, they do.
Dudes be getting booty lifts and stuff.
I don't treat as many, but liposuction, body contouring, you know, facial services, things like that, you know. You all can visit my website at breastbodybeauty.com or on social media. Instagram, Twitter is breast n body doc with the N in there. Or on my Facebook page. You know, give the office a call, come get a facial. We have aesthetic services, but I do a lot of breast and body contouring as well as breast reconstruction for cancer patients.
Yes.
That's a huge passion of mine.
Very important as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers, put your hands together for our dear sister and new friend of the movement, Dr. Aisha Baron.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and we might have to have you back sometime.
Absolutely.
All
right. Yeah.
All right, then. All right, y'all. We all over the 45. Our final segment of another episode of the movement is coming up in just a few moments, so you stay tuned. It's Black Talk the Hard Way on the movement with Dr. F. Keith Slaughter.